Hi everyone, I'm Saina Malhan and this is my submission for the Hacknomics 2025. So I've created a simple finance buddy. This tool is mainly aimed for senior citizens and to kind of help them navigate the world of finance and technology as it's been developing really rapidly. How I got the inspiration for this project was through my own experience with my grandparents. They are really interested in business and finance, but they don't really know how to navigate the new tools or figure out what to do now because they're used to going to the bank and figuring stuff out with a physical banker. So this is basically a small tool to kind of help them through that. There are five parts to it. Ask the chatbot, visual insights, alerts and reminders, safe investment simulator, and helpful resources. Starting with helpful resources, these are easy to read guides, trusted financial articles, and educational videos made for you because learning never stops. I've added small tooltips to kind of help them understand what this part of the website is about. This has links to any important financial or even just normal resources that can be really helpful, like the Social Security resource, Medicare, a fraud watch, etc. Next, we come to the Safe Investment Simulator. Here, you can test different investment plans with simple sliders and get safe suggestions based on your comfort level. No risk, just learning. Try and see how your money can grow. Let's say they are okay with a risk of 5 and they want to invest for 5 years as well, with an initial investment of 10,000. Once we click simulate, they get a visual diagram of a conservative portfolio, a moderate portfolio, or an aggressive portfolio, and what the projected value for it would be. And since they have a risk comfort of 5 out of 10, a moderate portfolio might suit them best, and they can get an idea of how much they would be projecting to earn through it. Next, we come to the alerts and reminders. This is basically just general reminders. For example, the tax filing deadline, which has already passed, then the Medicare open enrollment, which has 133 days left, the Social Security benefit increase announcement, which has 150 days left. And they can also set any personal reminders. For example, let's say they want to pay back George by this particular date. They can set a reminder for that, and the reminder has been set for that. Next, we come to visual insights. They can select a economic indicator, for example, the CPI. It also tells them that it tracks average change in prices paid by customers for goods and services. This can help you see inflation rate trends. Now, let's say we check for 5 years. Here's the chart. They get a proper chart for the past 5 years data. And what this means for you, a rising CPI means higher prices are going up, inflation. So here they can see that prices are going up. So everyday things like groceries or gas might cost more. If it's steady or falling, prices are stable or decreasing. Here they can see a slight increase, so they know that the cost for everyday things can increase a bit. So they know what to expect. Next, we have the chatbot. The chatbot can kind of help them figure out anything new that they found out. Let's say, how can I invest in mutual funds? And the bot is going to think for a bit. And how the bot has been configured is to basically make sure that it responds in a way that an older person who does not have as much technical capabilities or technical relevance can understand the terms that are being used. It gives them a definition in very simple terms using examples and basically things that they can understand. This does take some time because currently I'm using a model by Olama, which has a bit of a longer running time, but as soon as it's loaded, it gives an answer. So for example, here you can see understand what mutual funds are. It gives you an example using normal everyday life things, and yeah, so that's basically what I've made here. Thank you for watching, and I hope my project is able to kind of help people in their everyday lives.